Okay, so the next part of what we're going to do is we're going to mix up some thickened dye to paint in the design. Okay, so what I have here, this is readable, sodium alginate, and it's made out of seaweed. You see this? So anyway, what I have here is just like a hair dye bottle, a dye bottle, and it's got a couple of marbles down in there. I'm going to pour this sort of warm water in there, just a little bit, and then I'm going to take some of this powdered seaweed here, and this is a 2-ounce bottle for reference. So we'll put about a teaspoon in there. And put my finger in there and shake it up. I'm going to keep shaking it. And this is the point to where if you had not pre-soaked your shirt in soda ash, you would want, it's getting thick, so I'm going to add some more water. You would want to add your soda ash to this for those dyes. If you don't order soda ash, I went to the store and bought this. It is pH up, that raises the pH level for pools. It is the exact same thing. This is soda ash, and it is sodium carbonate. Similar to baking soda, but not the same. So just keep shaking this up, and it's going to get into turn into a thick gel. And the point of the marbles is kind of like a can of spray paint. It just helps mix it up. I know people that use blenders to mix theirs up, but I don't want to do all that cleaning, and this is basically how I've been doing it for many, many years, so, you know, it works for me, and no point in changing something that works fine for me. So, anyway, so it's kind of thick gel stuff. So let's see if you can see how this looks. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so see, ooh, it's a gel. So what we're gonna do is just fill in some of these. Sounds gross, right? If you mix it a little thin, you can just add some more to it and shake it up. If it's too thick, you can add a little water to thin it out, however you want it, like a kind of a paint consistency. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is add our dye to this paste. So this is a fiber reactive dye. I write the names on stuff because I get bigger containers, but I put them in little ones because it makes it easier when I'm mixing dye. You can get them in all different sizes. This is actually Raven Black. It's a black I really like. Anyway, we're gonna make sure that we have any of this stuff mixed up. So I'm just going to take just a tiny bit, like look, it's like a pinch, right? And add it to here. I'm using an ice tray for a palette. And so you just mix it up. So what it's going to do is it's going to start dissolving in the paste. You're going to want to go back a couple of times and mix your dyes to make sure that there's no little tiny lumps or anything in it. See the little spots where the dye hasn't dissolved. I'm going to do that over and over. Yellow is kind of notorious, along with red, for not wanting to dissolve very well. So I'm mixing several colors at one time. One in there, and another green. Use this one. Same thing here. Fine. Just mix it up. Give it a little mix. And this is a lighter green than the green that's next to it. I'm just going to give that a little rinse and go right back into that, because this is a secondary color. So, because they're both the same color, they're greens, but they're just dark, different greens. I can just jump into that. You can see like how thick it is, right? As it sits, it's going to get thinner. So that's why I work with a small amount at a time, so that I don't have too much going on. And you're going to do this with all of your colors that you need for whatever your project is, until you have your full palette. And then you just take paintbrushes and dip it and paint it in. But I'll show you that in just a second once I get all these colors mixed together.